Got some couple of clowns with me today. Hey, shush, I'm recording. Oh shit, what's the intro? Ah!
Clowns.
Can you all just leave the house for like 2 hours?
No.
Is that an option?
Not on the slightest.
Alright, the room with me.
Yeah, have fun.
This is how vloggers
This is how vlog goes.
Yeah, vlogging makes me very uncomfortable. Are you guys ready?
No.
Oh, this is gonna be so awkward. I laugh on our heads!
Have fun.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. For anyone who saw my video last week, you would have heard that I was getting my wisdom teeth out. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We had to reschedule that procedure, and I was gonna film a video about what I eat a day when you just had oral surgery. So because we can't do that video, I am still gonna do a what I eat in a day video, but it's going to be a normal what I eat in a day video. So what I'm going to be showing you, I will show what you can do if you're at home or if you're in the office, because the majority of the time I am taking this food to go with me, so I'll give you both the options on what you can do to take it to work, but also eat it at the house. Alright, so let's get into the video. Alright, so the very first thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be prepping an overnight oat recipe. What I usually do for work is the night before, I'll get this all ready, put it in the refrigerator, and then grab it before I head out. Today, I'm just going to make it in the morning because I'm going to use it a little later in the day. Alright, so the things you're going to need if you do want to take this meal on the go is a to-go container. I just use a to-go soup mug that I got at the local supermarket, nothing fancy. So I'm gonna take about half a cup of oats, pour them in there, cup of vanilla almond milk. I like vanilla almond milk just because it gives it a really nice flavor to where I can actually stand to eat the oats. Because I've tried other milks and without having anything else like cinnamon or other spices, it just is nasty to me. So this is how I can have the least amount of ingredients, but still have a great overall taste. And then I like to make sure that it's nice and mixed, that all the oats are getting completely covered by the milk. And then once that's done, there you go. You put it in the refrigerator, let it sit for 2 hours. So I know this recipe seems really simple and not a lot of ingredients, but I just have a lot of other things that are taking up my meal prep this week, and that was just kind of like an extra throwaway in that I use for my pre-workout snack. So I will leave a recipe that I've used before and love down in the description below. It's for a cookie dough type of oatmeal, overnight oatmeal. Is it really like cookie dough? I would not say, but it is really good. I love it, and I will leave that recipe down below if you want to spice up your overnight oats a little bit more. Now we're actually going to get into my first meal of the day, which is supposed to be a pumped up pancake. I actually got this recipe from the Bodybuilder's Kitchen, so I'm going to be using this cookbook a lot, or I'm trying to at least, and this is the first recipe I've used. For this dish, what I would do is I would cook it the night before, put it in a Tupperware, keep it in the refrigerator overnight, grab it with all my other stuff the next morning. Once I got to the office, I would nuke it for about 30 seconds, add my syrup, and then enjoy. So for this recipe, you're gonna need oats, egg whites, coconut flour, cinnamon. So we need half a cup of egg whites, a 1/4 cup of oatmeal, half a teaspoon of coconut flour, and a 1/4 tablespoon of cinnamon. There is also baking powder in this recipe. The reason I'm not using it is because I thought I had baking powder at the house when I went to the grocery store, to come home and find out it was baking soda, and I didn't want to go back to the store. So I didn't. So yeah, that's why I don't use baking powder in this recipe, but if you do want to add it and get the full recipe, it is 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. And then we're just gonna give it a little mix until it's pretty well combined, or as combined as you can with these ingredients. Once it's well mixed, you're gonna let it sit for about 10 minutes. While that's sitting, you can go ahead and turn your stove to a medium-high heat so that can start heating up, so the second that 10 minutes is over, you can start cooking. Which I really want to do because I'm starving. Once you've heated up the stove and your little frying pan, you're gonna go ahead and take your mixture and pour it in to let it cook. Now, as you can see, it does pile up, so I just give it a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. until it all flattens out. If that's not flat enough for you, get a spoon, get a fork, flatten out. And I'm gonna let it sit there until it looks like it's ready to flip. I know it doesn't look the greatest. Ta-da! That I use is the Walden Farms pancake syrup, and the reason I use this is because it's 0 sugar, 0 calorie. The only thing it has is like 95 milligrams of sodium. I get mine from the Vitamin Shop. If you can't find it in any of your stores, you can order it online on the Vitamin Shop. I will link that in the description down below if you're interested in trying it. So definitely go check it out if you're looking for a syrup substitution. Also, with all of my meals, I just drink water. I don't like soda, I don't like the carbonation. Fruit juices, they just have a lot of sugar, and I don't also have any cravings to drink them. And I need to drink a lot of water throughout the day, so it's a win-win for everybody. And I have this cute little watermelon cup. Oh my god. Don't look at, oh, you can't see the scratches. I drop it a lot. Sorry. So after finishing that pancake for breakfast, it'll be a couple hours before lunch, and I'll start getting hungry again. So I'm a big snack person. I need to snack in between meals, just the way I am. And so for my first snack of the day, I like to use some hummus and baby carrots. I usually get the pre-separated packaged up carrots. You can also do a normal bag and separate them yourselves into plastic baggies. And then I will just grab the hummus with me in the morning. So I do have a refrigerator in my office where I keep the hummus all throughout the week, and then I take it home with me on the weekends when I remember, which is never. So I end up having to have one at the house and one at the office because of that. If you have a better memory than I do, please remember to take your hummus home if you leave it at work so you don't have to buy multiples throughout the week. For this week, I usually eat about 3 tablespoons of hummus. I can either do it by eye and just kind of guesstimate, or I have brought in my own tablespoon into work with me, and we'll get a little plate and scoop it onto the plate and use that to dip my carrots into lunch. For this, I do a meal prep. It's been the same for, I'm not kidding you, 6 months now. I've been eating the same thing for 6 months now. I'm the kind of person where that doesn't bother me, as long as it's something that's good. And this next meal prep is gonna be really, really good. So I have my chicken, and we're just gonna put that straight into the crock pot. And then we're gonna take our sauce. I'm only going to use half of the container. That's all in, we're gonna cover and set to high because it's a little late in the day. We're gonna let that sit for 6 hours. So for this week, I am using the Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce, the hickory flavor. They also have a honey flavored, and I think an original barbecue flavor. I really like this sauce because it is sugar-free and also has a lot less sodium than other sauces. And sugar and sodium are 2 things that I've been trying to keep an eye on lately. And it tastes really, really good. I get this at my local supermarket. Maybe you could order it online as well. If you can't, definitely give it a try. It tastes really, really good. If I'm doing a full serving where I'm getting a full 6 servings of food out, I will dump the whole bottle in. But today I'm only doing half a serving because I only need about 3 more meals to complete the week right now. I'm only gonna put in half the bottle. I'll also be cooking up some riced broccoli and some jasmine rice. Once that's all done, I shred up the chicken, combine them all into my meal prep containers, and then I'm ready to go for the rest of the week. As I'm getting off of work, it's usually about 4:30. As I don't drink coffee, I don't do pre-workout right now, I don't need them, but it is getting late. I've worked a full day, I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I would like a little bit of an energy boost, so that's why I do have a very carb-loaded pre-workout snack. So about 4:30, as I'm getting into the car, I will quickly eat those overnight oats and then head on over to the gym. All right, so we are a little later in our day. I just got back from the beach, and I am really, really hungry. I am going out for a friend's birthday tonight, but I will still get to show you what I typically have been eating for the last week for dinner. So when I get home from the gym, I start getting my dinner prepared. And just so I have something small to nibble on, I will do about a spoonful of peanut butter. I like creamy, not chunky. And by spoonful, I mean about a tablespoonful, which I can more or less eyeball. And then I'll usually just eat this while my dinner cooks. After dinner, I like to give myself a little treat just so I'm good to go for the rest of the evening. Lately, I've been using the Yasso Greek yogurt bars. I've tried a couple of the flavors. I'm currently trying the orange cream. My favorite is the fudge brownie, which I get almost every single week. One bar after my dinner, and I am all set for the rest of my day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you next week. Bye!